Well, hey everybody, better late than never. It's Romania Black, and if you are watching this on Patreon, this is the last of the May commissions. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably gonna see this mid-June. So, but it's fine. But it's fine. It's fine. But yes, I originally intended to watch this, our final commission for May. My intent was to watch it last week, but I knew it was a 2 hour movie. So I'm like, well, I'll watch it over the weekend. And then I got to where I was not feeling good over the weekend. And the day I was going to watch it, I was kind of under the weather. And I was like, eh. And then the next day, I just was not feeling ready to do a 2 hour movie. And I was like, and if I'm going to do these commissions, I want to be in tippy top shape to do them. So that was kind of where we were at. But yeah. So basically, this is our last commission for the month of May by Sunspots. It is a live action film. It is called Sweet Bean. It is 10 years old. It came out in 2015. And I only know that because the title of this file that I downloaded says Sweet Bean 2015. And when I was checking the subtitles, I just clicked a random spot just to see if the subtitles popped up. And it did. And it showed me that it's a live action film. So I'm like, okay. All right, we started the month with a live action, and we're going to end off with a live action. Well, we actually started it with a manga, but y'all know what I mean. I wanted to give a special shout out to Sunspots for being an awesome person. Not only is Sunspots an amazing patron, they comment on so many videos with Natsume, and they've been commenting on other videos like Gunbuster as well with those reactions, but they also have been a moderator for Natsume when the show's moderator has been under the weather, and they are moderating for Gunbuster right now for me, and they're just an amazing individual, and they also have been supporting me through these commissions, which have been amazing so far. And so you know what, Sunspots, don't worry, I may have gotten to your film last this month, but you've already commissioned a film for June, and it'll be the first one I do. So it'll just even out that way, right? But I want to thank you so much for all of your support and for commissioning this movie. I have no clue what it's about, but the last movie they commissioned was really freaking good. So I'm really excited to see what we get this time around. So yeah, basically the commission tier, y'all keep surprising me every month because the ones that have kept commissioning, you all are amazing. Thank you. I've watched some fantastic movies. I've read a fantastic one shot, and I got to relive my childhood last month. So this month has been amazing. What a great birthday month. And we finally get to finish it out with Sweet Bean. Whatever Sweet Bean is. I've called people Sweet Bean before, so I'm like, am I going to regret doing that? I don't know. We shall see, but I will have in the June update video the commissions that I'll have for the month of June, which will be great. And then we'll go from there. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm super excited. I hope you all enjoy what is to come, but we're not going to waste any more time. We are going to dive right in. As per usual, we've got, for copyright and all that, we've got this going on with our headphones, but I'm excited. My dogs have been given some cheese. I've got my coffee. I'm ready to go. And we are going to see what is up with Sweet Bean. And we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1, and I'll see you all on the other side. I don't know if I should turn this down a bit or not. I've not watched a live action that's not, a movie I've already seen or kind of know about the property ahead of time. So, I mean, Word of Honor has been live action, but I'm so curious. I'm assuming this is Japanese. We're going to assume. Yeah, Japan. Okay. So it's a Japanese film. Okay. I think the one they commissioned for next month is not Japanese. I am intrigued already. So gray. Why are we going up to the roof? Oh, that was disorienting. Don't do anything drastic, sir. Oh, the cherry blossoms. Okay. All these beautiful cherry blossoms and you light up a cigarette, sir. Why do you have to go to the roof? I guess to get some peace. I guess doing it on the balcony. He wanted to see the sunrise. It's really pretty. Imagine those cherry blossoms get everywhere. Interesting. This man looking disheveled, stressed, so he's smoking a cigarette. But you live around this really pretty. I mean, this neighborhood looks nice. Or, ooh, going into the darkness is a choice. That's a cinematic choice. I would have turned a light on by now. I mean, it's when the sun came up, so... Oh, is he a baker? Okay. So is Sweet Bean, is he making something? I wonder if this is based off of an anime or a manga. Okay. Getting them high bougie eggs now. 2015, you could afford to just crack any egg open. Anne? Okay. Or on? The Japanese filmmaking loves itself a train and a stoplight, let me tell you. Oh, come on. Come on, Gingham. This woman with the trendiest of coats. Are they in a Yuri? Is this a live action Bloomin' to you? Or is that a mom and daughter? Oh, it might be a mom and daughter. I'm going to immediately put my foot in my mouth and not talk the rest of the film. I like it's all... I wonder if all these people they're focusing on are all going to intertwine paths at whatever bakery he's working at. Is this like a Love Actually situation? Where we're going to get all these different storylines kind of joining together at the end? Oh, what a sweet family. Oh, man. I don't want anything to happen to this old lady. We just met her. Oh, that's perfect. Man, where was he during my cooking videos for Dungeon Meshi? Where was he? Oh. Oh. Is glum. Oh, those are so perfect. Oh, is he Centauro? Or no, wait. Oh, we won't give you a bad food review for getting a cherry blossom in our food. Oh. Okay, so say he's Centauro. Okay. In his little shop, he's making his little pancakes. His silver dollars. Why is she all alone? Why is she so shy? They don't show us everything that's in the bag either. That tabletop's in the way. Is he making McGriddles for them? You all alone, sir? Are you married, sir? And here comes this old lady. Aw. I mean this in the nicest way possible, but she looks like a character that Brandon Rogers would play. But I'm meaning that as a compliment. Oh, movie, don't you dare. Don't you dare tug on these emotional heartstrings and get this sweet old woman working there and developing a relationship with this man that teaches him the values of life. Don't you do this, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put this evil on me. Well, that's why you're having 76-year-old people applying for the job, sir. Aww. Aww. Just enough to pay for my prescriptions, sir. Aww. Go break this old woman's heart. Aww. Give Yoshi a job. Aww. She's the sweetest old woman. Give Yoshi a job. Give her a chance. She doesn't look like she'd file for workman's comp. See, he's got a sweetheart underneath. He comes off as a gruff smoker, but he's got a sweetheart. He's making flapjacks for damn sake. Do you know who planted it? Ah. She's like, I'm going to come till you give me a job, bitch. Get ready. Get ready. I've got a gingham coat for every day of the week. No, she's the sweetest. Movie, if you make anything happen to her, I will kick your ass. No. And this girl bore witness. Have the whole plate, girl. Have the rejects. Oh, she's gonna... Oh, okay. So does she not get enough food at home, so she's taking some home with her? Or does she run an orphanage? Oh, she ain't even in high school yet? Oh. Was she the girl that was on the bridge with her mom? Oh, wow. Was she the girl on the bridge, I guess, with her mom that was telling her to get a job? Interesting. This area looks very... not rural, but not urban. Looks very middle class. Huh. I have a feeling I'm going to be looking up a lot about this movie after the end of it. Huckleberry. Okay, good. I wanted to see what the inside of her house was like. We'll sell the bird if you need some more money. Then birds are maintenance. Birds are high maintenance pets. Get a cat. Mm. It is a cute bird, but damn, they high maintenance. Of course, we need it for the symbolism of her being trapped in a cage just like her bird. Marvy! Aw. Yeah, Marvy is like a representation of her trapped in this one-bedroom apartment with her mom. Maybe she's like a latchkey kid. And him by himself. Oh, girl, she back. She got a B12 shot and was like, I'm back, bitch. Have you considered my job offer? Oh. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh my gosh, don't sell yourself short just because your hands have got some gnarls on them. Oh. What do you mean corporate? This is your shop. What if she was like, I'll make you the paste? Your food was shit. Mm-hmm. But the paste is no good. She's like, as a matter of fact, yes, for 50 years. Half a century. Sonny, let me make your bean paste. Did she go home and get some? Bitch, she did. She's like a little Yoda. She's like, dee 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 dee. Taste it yourself, lad. You'll be begging for me to come back and get a job. She did the old lady trick. She put it in Tupperware. She's coming back to get that. Best be believing she's coming back to get that. If you were doing it the Southern way, you would have cleaned that out and put something back in it to give it back to her. Go on, sir. Taste that old lady's paste. I regretted that immediately as I said it. You were going to throw that away? She gave you her Tupperware. She's 76. You should have at least thrown the paste away and cleaned the Tupperware and give it back to her. You know she's coming back for that. Uh-huh. Yeah, you gonna be having that old lady make your bean paste. You best be believing. Oh, girl. Every time a damn anime has a train ominously going by, I think that some character is going to let their intrusive thoughts get the better of them. And I'm like, please don't. Please don't, girl. Oh. Does her mom work in a shady establishment? She looks older than she is, which is also kind of scary. She's only in middle school. Is this... Oh. Is that Centauro? Oh. And a water? Okay. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh, he's kind of cute, girl. Hmm. He's super cute, girl. Get in on that. I mean, you're all in high school, so don't get too on in on that. But, you know, he's cute. I like that she has this, like, kind of pseudo parental child relationship with him, even though they're not related. She made some really damn good bean paste. It's problematic. He doesn't want to say it. He doesn't want to admit how good it was. It was incredible. Mm. And he's a cook, so he wants it to be the best. Yeah. I don't know if they're related or not. I don't think that they are, unless he's estranged from her mom. Or maybe he's just kind of taking her in. But he wasn't that invested in her choosing to or not do high school, so that flower is interesting. It looks different than our flower. Hmm. I that making those perfect little pancakes is an art in itself. It doesn't look like much, but you can tell he's done this for so long because they're literally perfect. Oh, and then he puts the bean paste in the middle of it. Okay. All right. I see. Make sure my mic was on. Oh, how pretty. So the sweet bean is clearly named after the bean paste for part of the meaning. But he's also a sweet bean. Oh, there she be. There she be. Oh, nice to see her again, huh? She's like, oh, you had the bean paste, bitch. Mm. Aw. This old lady's gonna make me cry. This old lady's gonna make me cry, and I'm not ready for that. He's like, I ate the whole thing with a spoon, ma'am. Oh. 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 She's the sweetest. Oh, you're going to do that, sir. I'm just going to make the paste. Ah. Uh-huh. Oh. 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 She's like, well, I just use letters and carrier pigeons. I mean, do I write Jorge's name here? Oh. I'm going to say, oh, does he or did he buy it? Oh, okay. Mm. Oh. He's like this precocious old woman. Oh. You've been using bulk bean paste? How could you? You call yourself a cook? The soul of a dorayaki. She's like, it's not the freshness. He's like, what? Before dawn. This old lady's gonna make me cry. I can already tell. She's too innocent and pure. She's gonna make him get his life together. Not that it seemed that far off, but... How is this man single? He's not bad looking. He can make food. In my neck of the woods, you've pretty much sealed the deal. And you're a business owner. Check, check, check. This better not turn into a baby reindeer scenario, or I will be most disturbed. She brought a little hat. She brought a little hat. Oh, those are the red beans. Okay. Japan loves itself some red bean paste. I have never had. Have I had red bean paste? Oh. 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 See, I think I've had red bean paste once with a oh. 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 I love this. Or the beans will be bitter. Mmm. This woman. This is a process. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. 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 Oh, wow. And they've been bubbling for a while. Oh. It is, but it's going to be. The beans. Nope, this woman's gonna make me cry. She's too precious and pure. And she just says some of those things that, like, oh, I don't know. Some people, it's just like, you're gonna cry listening to them. This is one of those women. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, wow. Huh. Of course. Anything that's gonna be delicious like that's gonna take some time. Oh. Look at the beans, sir. Oh, wow. I mean, yeah. Oh. Oh, wow. It's such a process. Oh. Oh. Oh, 2 hours. Wow. Wow. And it's going to be 11 by the time it's done. Ah! You're going to have to get up earlier, son. Or freeze yourself some bean paste. Mm-hmm. He's like, son of a bitch. Oh. 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 Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh. What is that? Oh, it's like gelatin. Ah! What were you waiting for? Oh, wow. All that work. All that work. Is it going to work with the bean paste? Oh. The test, the true test, is to see if it's going to work. Are you going to let her taste it? Oh. For the true test. Did it turn out well? I love you can see it just how sweaty, how much work he's done. Uh-huh. Hmm. Hmm. Aw. Oh. So you never had before one that he liked? You've been cooking them and you haven't liked them? Oh. How insulting as a chef. Right. Because he knew it would sell. Hmm. Right. Because it was cheap and easy to make. Hmm. Did he used to be an alcoholic and he's not now? Oh, we're not going to answer the question. We're not going to answer that question. Mm. Ah. Oh. Oh. A little bit. Ah. Mm. Okay. She's helped him to make a he's gonna make a killing on this. Okay, and she's there too with the other girls. Okay. What a big softy! What a big softy Centauro is. I'm very curious about her and his relationship, if she's his daughter or they just know each other, or because she went and ate with him. Aw. Aw. He's so cute. Aw. Hmm. Oh. 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 Mm. 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 Oh, that baby is cute. Look how precious that baby is. Mm. Ooh. Hmm. And the bird has changed to the table now. Is she somewhere else away from? Yeah, those were the old ones. Not the same. Hmm. We've not, if the mom was at the beginning, we haven't seen her. Oh. Oh. Okay, so yeah, that is the mom. Hmm. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh. I wonder if that's just a translation. Oh. Mm-hmm. Don't hurt the bird. Yeah. Makana. Ooh, so was the little kid her brother? She's like, I'm talking to the beans. I'm talking to the beans. He's like, should have known. To the beans. Aww. Hmm. Mm. Oh. She's the sweetest. Oh my. There's gonna be a bunch of people, aren't there? Oh. Uh-huh. Yes. That's right. Let her help you. Yep. Let her help him. Oh, damn. First thing in the morning, like a line. Oh. Did she do little, like, oh yeah, she's doing the logos and the stickers. She's gonna make me cry. There, oh. Shut your face. Don't you make me cry, movie Sunspots. Why'd you choose a movie that's gonna make me cry? Oh man, dog energy. That one dog is like, bitch, move faster. Why you got 4 dogs? Limit little lucky cat. Oh. Oh, Toku. What is your relationship with her? That doesn't seem relevant. Well, that friend seems to be a horrible person. Well, that doesn't seem like anybody's business to know where your workers live. Who is this woman? Why is she being a nosy Nancy? She lives in the poor section of town. That's what that face says. Oh shit. This is like a baby reindeer situation. Kind of. Oh my god, lady. Well, I don't think she's at that stage. Yeah, so Oh my God, lady. Worry about your 4 dogs you're walking. So maybe while she was at the sanatorium, she just made them. Don't be spreading any rumors, ma'am. Well, bitch, let's not have that happen. Yeah. Well, now don't bring it up. Why is it of your business? Is this lady just a patron, or does she have ties to the store? Mm. Oh. Oh, okay. Now we get it. Okay. Okay. Mm. Any incident. Okay. I'm assuming that's tied to the pub. Are they all in the Yakuza? What is happening? Ah! No! Don't you let that old lady go. Oh. Everything was going so well! Oh, man. And now we get that call back to him going up the stairs. Ah! In the rain, of course! Or is this a flashback? Or is he just really distraught? He's been told to let the old lady go. Oh. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. How'd you just pass out on the floor? My dude. Also, how'd your phone have that much charge left? Well, it's a flip phone, so yeah. Oh. Oh. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Oh. Mm. Oh, but then somebody's gonna see her. Yeah, somebody's gonna see her. Oh. 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 Well, because he doesn't usually open it until it's time. Oh. Oh, wow. Like her learning it. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. She's like 5 for 3. She's like, shit, we're getting a little crazy with this, huh? Oh. Like, there's nothing wrong with her. Oh. She's getting good at it. Oh. Oh, that bitch is gonna show up. That bitch is gonna show up and be the worst. Yep. Oh no. Oh. 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 Mm. Mm. Oh. And then there's the bird in her cage. Marvy. And if she was stuck in that sanatorium, she probably has that same caged bird feeling. Oh, then who was the kid? Then who was the kid she read to, I wonder? Hmm. Ugh. Ooh, but does it? Hmm. Hmm. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. I don't want that bitch walking dogs to come in and make a fuss, and he's gonna be so upset because he's gonna realize that she opened up the thing. Oh, she not put the curtains down? Did she fall asleep there? Oh. Or did she not clean up the way he usually would? And he's gonna know she's been there making pancakes? He's already got the cigarettes out! I want to know what happened in the past. I don't know if they're going to show us that. Don't let her go! Don't let her go! She's so sweet and she's helping you! Yes, about yesterday. He's like, "What?" She's like, "Oh, I made them. They weren't as good as yours, but oh, that's what he's. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Oh, oh, oh. Ah! Ah! You shut your face. Oh, oh, oh. I like the orange and red one. Oh, shut up. This whole thing being a metaphor about ableism and people being prejudiced and taking the form of that woman. Is he going to tell her about any of this? Here we go. Oh. 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 Oh, wow. Okay. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh. Mm. Mm. Uh. Oh. Oh, get these girls in trouble. Oh. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh. Ah. Mm. Okay. Mm. Ah. Mm. I guess they're used to giving her all of those. I guess they know since she's not going to school, that must mean that she has a job or is there's a reason she's not going to school, so they give her all those. Oh. Mm. Uh-huh. Mm. When I was young, yeah. Hmm. I wonder if she works at the sanatorium and stays there to help people or if she's just still there. They don't tell us, I feel like, intentionally to make us wonder. Hmm. What you researching, girl? Since you got all the time. Hmm. Hmm. In 1996. That's not that long ago at all. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Hmm. Oh my god, her looking up at the sun. And the metaphor of the damn birds. Oh, why would you do it, movie? Why would you do it? Ugh. The fact that law was still around until 1996 is insane. Why is nobody dating this DILF cook? Is nobody stopping around because there's been a rumor spread about her? Hmm. 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 Oh, the lucky cat. Ugh. Like, she clearly is not going to give anybody leprosy. Clearly not. Oh. 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 My heart. My heart. And just showing the slow, her gathering it all up slowly, methodically. The connection of her being the bird in the cage, too. Oh my gosh. Don't, movie, do not, do not. If you kill off this old woman, I swear to you. Oh. She's only been able to come out of quarantine the last like 10 years. Since her 60s. Ugh. Is that like a flute? Why are you in the dark? Why are you in the dark, sir? Turn on a light. Are you not paying the light bill? Don't sit in ennui against the moonlight. Oh, is he making it himself at home or? Don't you throw that doily away. Don't you throw those doilies away. That's right. Well, hello, thank you. Better not be a citation or shit. Oh. 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 Mm. Oh. Oh. And she writes letters because she doesn't have a phone. Oh. 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 She looks so beautiful there. Oh. So did she get the hint and just knew not to come back? Mm. Put the drink away, boss. Mm. What is in this? Hang. Oh, it's the bird. It's the bird. Oh. 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 And she brought the bird. Okay, so yeah. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh. Without asking me if I'd take the damn bird. Well, he's like, I can't have a. He's like, I can't have a bird in here. Oh. Oh. Mm. And she told everybody. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, go do that. Go. Go see her. Ugh. Ugh, go see her, damn it. Take the bird and go. She made a moon promise. Go. That's right. That's right, foster father figure and girl who visits his pancake shop. Go. With the ghetto style bun. All right. Oh, no, it's not a bun. It's like a little ponytail. Still giving some Jujutsu Kaisen vibes. So is this a sanatorium that she was rumored to stay at? Allegedly. Oh, wow. There's just like a little path. It's not like it's not commercialized because I don't want people to go there. Mm. Hmm. But there's still people. Hmm. I love she just put her coat around the bird cage. Wow, and all the foliage is like a fence, so you can't see in. It looks like a prison, kind of. Mm. Hmm. Oh. Like you can hear them all laughing and talking to one another first. Is that the staff or those residents? Mm. Oh. Mm. 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 Oh. Oh. God, I lost it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 She's like, you're not good enough to work there. Yes, I made him there. Uh. 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 Mm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. God. Mm. Oh. Uh-huh. Well, I could show you. Uh-huh. Oh. Mm. Well. Oh. Oh, don't you start that. Don't you start that. Nope. Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm. I mean, you could. You could. Glass are gonna fog up. That's right. You're right there with me. Right? Uh. Right. That's right. Ugh. Don't you start crying too. Oh my God. I didn't know I needed to bring. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. Yeah. Oh. 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 Oh my God. Mm. Oh my gosh. I just. Uh. Oh my gosh. I just. Uh. And then this bitch shows up with all her dogs. All these dogs. Who be this? Oh. Uh-huh. Well, I am one, so yes. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. He looks questionable. Uh-huh. Mm. Oh, wow. And the nephew's gonna end up taking it over. Wow. This kid looks like a douche lord. Wow. Hiya! Hiya! Wow. Oh my god. He would be an influencer I would never watch. Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. And of course he can't just leave because he technically owes a debt working there. Oh my god. Dude, did you get crunk in the rain? Don't do that. It's so dark. Yeah. I'd be pissed too. I'd be super pissed. Oh. Uh. And this douche lord. Oh my god. He's just wearing a fedora for no reason. Ah, how dare you, sir? Oh my god. Oh, this camera angle. This camera angle. Oh, there. Yeah, there's Shintaro. Oh. No, clearly not. Oh. Oh. Oh, bitch. If she's dead. Oh my god. Oh, why would you do that? Show, why would you do that? Oh my God. Ah! And he was gonna go see her to like talk to her. Oh. 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 I was like, is this awake? Or is this just her room and they're just like saying, sorry, let us come in? Oh, her pots. Oh, so he could go do his own thing. Start your own shop up and say, screw that woman. There's all her kitchen supplies. It's a spoon with her name on it, damn it! It's gonna have a tape recording. Oh my God. What a diva. What a queen going out like this. Oh, shut up. Oh. Oh. She let him go. Mm-hmm. I mean, she was in a cage most of her life, so of course she'd let him go. Yeah, these up in the branches. And her looking at the kids at the start. Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh, oh my God. This is just Romania sobs for 20 whole minutes. Oh my God, not even now? Even now? Oh my God. And her waving to all the branches and the trees. Ah! Ah! Yeah, there's so many trees planted there. Oh, oh God. It's so still. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I knew it was coming, but I did not know it was coming to this extent. Oh, you son of a bitch. Ah. Oh. Was she just watching that kid one day, like just hanging out at the library and the kid had her come read? Did she decide to go to high school since she ran away from home, or did she go back? Ugh.
Oh, and he opened up his own shop. He said, screw that. Under the damn cherry blossoms. Oh. Ugh. Karen Kiki, you made me sob so much. Karen Kiki. Damn it. Oh my God. Masatoshi Nagase. Why are you not married? Oh, Kiara Uchida, you were great. Oh my God. Oh. I knew that that was going to be sad. The moment that old lady started working in that shop, I'm like, it's going to turn sad, but I was not ready. I was not emotionally prepared. Oh, Miyoga Asada, you make a damn villain. Oh. The friend Yoshiko. Oh my God. Sunspots, why did you pick this movie to make me sob? Oh, that was the saddest thing I've watched in a long. I mean, it was beautiful and it was so good. And it was a good cry, but damn it, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I got like mascara running everywhere. Oh, and him with the blue bandana. And then, oh, it's like there's just makeup everywhere. I was like, I'll be fine. Oh my God, there's just eyeliner and mascara everywhere. Or I just sobbed my eyes out. Oh my God, it's 2015 when this is made. Why don't they have graves? Why wouldn't you let that woman have a child? Oh my God. Oh. And of course he's like her son. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, David Hajjaj. That music was beautiful. The soundtrack was amazing. Oh. Oh. I walked into this thinking it was gonna be like a little slice of life movie. Nothing crazy. Oh. Oh my God. Damn it, Sweet Bean. Damn it, Sweet Bean. Wow. I'm going to do a little bit of research before we discuss this real quick, because I was not aware of the history and I was not prepared. I'm glad he left and opened up his own shop because he did not need to stay there when they were changing it, especially when the kid was going to become his boss. Like, no. I'm glad he got out of that. Like, no. From the novel on. Wow. Yeah. I'm going to get the novel now. I'm going to have to get the novel. Oh, wow. Is there no extra in credit scenes. I guess not. I guess there isn't any in credit scenes, which is fine. Which is fine. Oh my god. Oh. You probably can't see it, but I went to the mirror and got a tissue and like, it was just like mascara draining down my face. Oh my god. Oh, I looked up this movie. I looked up several things because I was like leprosy in Japan, and I'm not up to date on my history, so I wanted to share some things from the old wikis and all that. I'm not doing my teacher life proud, but I want to get the book now on. I really want to get the book and see it. But man, Kieran Kiki, oh, oh my god. Okay, so holy shit, Kieran Kiki and Kiara Uchida are grandmother and granddaughter in real life. Oh my gosh. So she is her granddaughter, and here she plays like a surrogate foster pseudo granddaughter in this. Oh my god. Well, that just made it even more heartbreaking. That is insane. Wow, they both did amazing in this, which if they are granddaughter and grandmother in real life, that just so yeah, Centauro, my dude. The wiki does talk about Centauro being that the people that he got to work the shop from was like a loan shark, which from her demeanor I could totally see that. But I'm glad that he learned to live with his circumstances, got out of that situation in the end, opened up his own shop. Good for him. I'm surprised this movie does not have a higher rating. I'm just amazed because I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was great. I mean, it was such a simple movie and a simple concept, but then there were so many elements to it, like the start with the stairs and him looking up at the sun and the cherry blossoms and the fact that she just wanted to go on her walks and see the cherry blossoms and the sunshine and them all merging together and bookending it with him and the cherry blossoms at the beginning and him and the cherry blossoms at the end with a totally different outlook on life, with a totally different meaning behind it. The symbolism of the bird in the cage and literally Toko and her life being stuck in a cage, and then like her representation, like the way she called all the kids free all the time with their childhood, like just, I was expecting that old woman to make me cry, but I didn't know she would make me sob my eyes out for 20 minutes. I couldn't talk anymore because I was just every word was going to bring me into even more crying from that. So, oh my God. So, I want to talk a little bit about leprosy. Leprosy is so crazy. I feel very privileged after watching this movie, especially privileged knowing that I live in a time where leprosy has almost been parodied as a kid. And I don't mean to be insensitive about it, but as a kid, it was like when people talked about leprosy, it almost felt otherworldly. It didn't feel, and that's my privilege talking of being someone raised in a culture where that's not even a thing. So to me, leprosy as a kid was always just like something of another world, of an olden time that doesn't exist anymore. It does exist, although for the billions of people in our world, it only affects about 200,000 people annually, which is very minuscule as I lose the back of this chair, which is very minuscule in comparison to what it used to be. And it is actually treated now. There's a multi-drug treatment with dapsone, rifampicin, and clofazimine that you can treat for 6 months, and you can even use it up to 12 months. They can be treated. They are provided free of charge by the World Health Organization, so keep that up, World Health Organization. I don't know why our country wouldn't want to work with you. So anyway, not to get political about it, but I know that culturally Japan is very much about pristine and order and cleanliness. And so does it surprise me that they had sanatoriums to put the less sightly of their people in? No. It does not surprise me because we've kind of done the same. So I'm not surprised at all. But it did surprise me how it wasn't repealed, this act from 1953, until 1996. That is wild. And then to find out that they still at the time, when did that book Anne? When was that book Anne written? So the book Anne novel, when was that book written? Because I think that would have something to do with that as well. So the Anne, I'm gonna look up Sweet Bean novel. Yeah, Sweet Bean by Durian. So yeah, so it was written. It was published in 2017, though. It was published in 2017. So in English in 2007. Okay, so when was it published in Japanese? It was. I mean, it was made into a movie. So when did the book get published? Obviously before 2015, but still, I just want to know, yeah, when did it get published? Tell me your secrets. First published in 2013. But still, that's the fact that they didn't have graves. I was just like, they didn't get grave markers even in the 90s and after that. I mean, maybe they kept it up for a tradition that they didn't want to. They didn't do it in the past, so they're like, why do we get privilege that the other people here don't? So anyway, if you're not familiar with leprosy, it is a bacterial disease. But there are some things that they've proven through science that, you know, this camp would suggest otherwise. The fact that it's like leprosy does not spread during pregnancy to an unborn child. So the fact that they sterilized and forced abortions is mind-blowing to me. It's mainly, you know, it does not spread through sexual contact either. So I'm assuming her husband there also had leprosy or had some form of Hansen's disease or something that was connected to it as well. But oh my gosh. And then they're like, it's not highly contagious. People with leprosy can live with their families and go to school or work. It's just mind blowing. It's just mind blowing. That it's something that's curable, first of all. And then the fact, oh my gosh. It just made me so sad. Oh. Which obviously there's always that social stigma. Even as a kid, it's like, oh, well, it's a leper or something like that. And there's like stigmatization against it. But, oh. This movie just like instantly humanized her and all that. And it just, oh, got me. It said in the 1980s there were about 5.2 million cases globally. But by 2020, it had reduced to fewer than 200,000, which... congrats, modern medicine. Most new cases are in one of 14 countries, with India being more than half of the new cases. There's only been about 200 cases per year in the United States, which is wild. And Central Florida accounts for 81% of those cases. So I'm from the United States. So I was like, where does this occur mostly in the US? Florida makes sense because we've got all of the Everglades, all of the bacteria in the swamps. I'm not surprised. Florida is what 30 Rock calls Florida America's Australia. It's basically our, like, if you need to get a disease, go to Florida. Oh my God, just because of the environment. But, oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. So yeah, separating people affected by leprosy by placing them in sanatoriums is not supported by evidence, but still occurs in some countries such as India, China, Japan, Africa, and Thailand. Oh my gosh. Which it makes sense that you have a lot of Eastern countries, because if you're in an area that is connected and your cultures are somewhat connected, even though they are very distinct, there is a connectivity there. That makes sense. It's kind of like European countries all having a similar cultural wavelength, even though they can vastly differ. It would make sense of that. But oh my gosh. I was mind blown by this movie and that. So I did a little quick thing into leprosy in Japan. Of that, I had wondered if the war, because they were talking about World War II, obviously, if that had made a difference of starting the camps, if it had been tied possibly to the bombings during World War II or anything like that. Well, no, it had been going on a lot before then. The war really wasn't the start of it at all. It had been since medieval ages, with leprosy in Japan, since like the Nara era in 710 to 784. The earliest record of leprosy in Korea was in 1445. But anyway, so I'm not going to go through all of these details here, but it's gone through the Meiji era. Different Christian ministries came through Japan talking about leprosy and trying to use therapy for patients. Around the early 1900s, though, the idea of the prejudice against leprosy in Japan really started to take root. And so you could kind of see in the articles that I found online, just how there started to become a more widespread. And it makes sense because media and the way of spreading the word kind of became more easily accessible in the 1900s. So the fact that we could spread that prejudice in a much more concise manner, an efficient manner, that makes sense. But anyway, in World War II, many patients died of tuberculosis in mainland Japan. Sanatoriums had food shortages, which resulted in 25 to 40% of patients who had leprosy dying after World War II. The rate of death for inpatients at 10 national sanatoriums was like 14.8%, even down to like up to 1955 at 1.6%. So in 1953, which was much after World War II, Kinsuke Mitsuda stated in the upper house in 1951 that all patients should be hospitalized, and there was a segregation policy in which patients were very much against. Some staged protests and hunger strikes, but in 1953, 2 years later, a leprosy prevention law was passed. There were no changes from the strict 1931 leprosy prevention law. Basically, just moved people to sanatoriums. It was a control method that had been first outlined in the late 1800s, and it was the salvation of wandering patients, quote unquote. The isolation was based on two views. One, that leprosy occurred through intimate contact within the families at which any patient would be the source of infection, which has scientifically been proven to not be very accurate, actually. It takes heavy contact for leprosy to spread. It's not particularly a contagion like a zombie virus. It's actually spread in a very difficult means. And two, leprosy would be incurable for the rest of the patient's lifetime, which again was proven wrong because it's curable. You can cure it. But yeah, absolute isolation was supported by the social belief that leprosy was a shameful disease and that the purity of a nation should be maintained, justifying the isolation. Complete isolation was given priority rather than the salvation of the patients. And look, I'm from America. We ain't squeaky clean. Not at all. Not at all. There's so much darkness and dirt under the surface, but it's interesting to see. It just feels like it just gut punches you to see that prejudice taken to that level and it be so current and recent. It just, my heart broke for Toko. It broke for her so much. Because just him hiring her for a job meant like the world to her. Ugh. And she viewed him like her son that she couldn't have. I was like, oh, how could you, show? How could you? So yeah. And then the fact that she talked about her brother, like, when I was watching the Apothecary Diaries for this channel, I read a book, The Last Eunuch of China, by Sun Yao-ting, Sun Yao-ting. And he talks about his experience, and there is like this connection of families kind of just cutting off other parts of the family that they believed were just not going to be sustainable for their families. It's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. At least with Sun, I feel like he had a lucrative position and he was able to go different places. He wasn't isolated to just a palace or just a place of work. Here with her, with Toko, she had to live in that sanatorium her entire life, like since she was a middle schooler up until her 70s. But yeah,
So they finally treated patients, apparently, and the present law lost its basis for existence, medically speaking, and the law had to be abrogated. As late as 1955, 91% of patients were hospitalized. Outpatient treatment became popular, but management of patients continued to be centered. This did not align with the World Health Organization, who aimed to coexist patients and society. Yeah, no, didn't seem like it. Anyway, as it came about, there were several renditions to the law, but in 1996, all the laws were repealed. Now, in 2001 and 2009, there were different 2019. In 2001, there was a court ruling to try and reimburse former patients who were forced to live in the sanatoriums. But then the fact that it wasn't until 2019 that the leprosy patients and their relatives sought damages and received like compensation in 2019, that was 6 years ago. That is insane. So yes, the thing about it is, by that point in time, most of the people in their families, they didn't have kids. Most of their families were probably dead. So it's like, when you think about how many there had been, Also, what blows my mind is that there were 13 sanatoriums. There are 13 sanatoriums in Japan. It's not just one. It's just, and there's a connection, which granted, I'm not gonna say that this is exactly a 100% link, but I kept thinking of of nursing homes, and when family members go into nursing homes, like here in the U.S., that there is like a kind of an abandonment that is sometimes seen. Oh, just my heart. Oh, cut to the core of me. I gotta try to find a way to talk. Oh, but it does have a similar theme of that, of just that abandonment of our elderly. Only in this case, they weren't elderly; they were young at the time, which makes it even worse. The only thing is that they had a physical deformity. They were still people, and they still had lives, and the fact that they felt trapped is just so sad. And then, since 1915, sterilization was performed in public sanatoriums in Japan. Married life was permitted, but abortions were performed, and because of this, patients didn't have children. Look, I am 100%, I am 100% your body, your choice. I am pro-choice 1000%. You should be able to do whatever you want to with your body. No one should dictate that. But that includes no one should make you not have a choice, and that goes the pendulum swings both ways. So it's you shouldn't force someone to get an abortion, much like you shouldn't force someone to keep a child if they don't want it. It's or a pregnancy if they don't want it. It's technically not a child at that point. If it's a whole discussion. But the fact that they had no choice is so disturbing to me. The fact that they did not have the right to have a child just because their finger was twisted is just insane. Oh, when she talked about wanting to have a kid. Oh my God. Oh, my heart broken. Absolutely broken. So yeah. Oh, what a movie. What a movie. I learned something. I learned about history today. I would hope that this movie kind of spread awareness, because the prejudice of the shop owner, where she was oh, she'll pass on that leprosy. She's been cured of her leprosy. She's not going to. She's got a gnarled wrist. Oh my gosh. Heaven forbid. But, oh. Sentaro was such a great character. And his, I appreciate, because you had 2 hours for this movie, right? And if it had been a whole damn series, and maybe the book goes into more detail, but you could get more into him and his story, which the book might actually do that. I want to read the book now, but the book might do that. But you didn't really have time to get into his backstory with the pub and everything. So they explained just enough. Just enough. They explained, and that's fine. But I thought his journey of being this disgruntled man who didn't see the value of life, and meeting this woman who was denied the ultimate value of her life, and that she sought out all these little simple joys because that's all she was given the privilege of. It just it cut to the core of me. I also like that this movie touches upon like some darker elements of Japan, because I feel like countries always present themselves as the best of themselves. The US does it, Japan does it, other countries do it. You always want to present yourself and your country as this is, we're fine. Everything's fine, right? But, I have no right to talk because America's got a lot of darkness under the surface, as I'm sure you all know. And so when those things come out, it's part of our history, and it's important to touch base on those dark angles and what lies beneath the surface. But it's interesting to see because a lot of Japan is always presented as this pristine, clean perfection, this image of perfection. But then you have like Sentaro being unhappy at his job and owing the debt to the loan sharks. And then you have Toko and all the prejudice against her and being stuck in the sanatorium her entire life. And then you have the girl, Wakana, whose mom is like a latchkey parent, and her mom's like not a great role model, not a great person. And she ends up like trying to get away from that not good home life and not going to high school. Although it seems like she goes to high school at the end. She finally decides to go to high school despite what the mama told her at the very beginning. I can't believe I said that was a Yuri. Oh my God. Foot in mouth. But anyway, it's nice to see kind of the flaws and imperfections because it felt more human and connected. And the idea of these three people were all birds stuck in a cage trying to free themselves and be free amongst the trees and the branches and the sunshine. Like you had Wakana getting out of the cage that she felt shackled to. Sentaro was shackled, Toko was, and them all freeing themselves to become better versions of who they are. And the fact that she, like, all those things connected, like her seeing the kid at the beginning, Toko seeing the kid and watching them take pictures, and the fact that she couldn't have any children, and then like her waving to the branches, and the fact that all of her friends in the sanatorium became trees after they died, and that all connecting together. And then she gives him the utensils at the end after she dies, and he goes to make his own dorayaki. I kept calling them pancakes because pancakes, they look like little silver dollar pancakes, the bread part of it, not the sweet bean paste, which after watching this movie, I want to eat 1,000 of those. I think I have had sweet bean paste. Someone, Esteban, who is a patron, ordered me like a little Japanese snack box subscription when the box subscriptions were really big. And, I got like I think it was a little dorayaki, like it was confection. It was like junk food, but it did have the sweet bean paste. And I think I liked it. I think if I remember correctly, I did like it, but I have a big sweet tooth, so I'll eat sweets all day, every day. I'm like, give me the sugar, I'm there. So yes, I think I have had that in the past, but oh my God. Oh, this movie, just all the symbolism, everything about it was great. So the Anne was and then we see like the kids. I want to go back to the very beginning because we saw him getting ready for work, getting things ready to go. We had everybody at the dang train. We have her walking around and the three kids. I like that you had Wakana's character and she just was kind of the kid that gets taken in by Sentaro. He's not her biological dad or anything, but she doesn't have a father figure in her life, it doesn't seem. And he kind of becomes he kind of just takes her in and gives her like the leftover food and is like, here you go, take it home. You're not going to school, so you might be working or doing whatever to support your family. But yeah. Also, I wanted to think about, like, he paid like up to he wanted somebody to work for like 600 yen an hour. And then I guess he was selling it for 360 a piece. So yeah, you could be pretty lucrative with that. But yeah, the setting, they showed us just enough to like get us through, to make us understand the characters and what they're going through. Like Japanese animation and Japanese cinema, they love a train. They love a dang train. And I don't blame them. But yeah, I thought that, and the fact that he like ate dinner with Wakana, Sentaro did, like they obviously are like kindred spirits, but
And then, yeah, they focus on her hands when she's writing out the address. They focus on her hands and the knot and everything. And, but the thing of it is, it doesn't diminish her as a person. And she's just the sweetest old lady. Like, you just know she's going to make you cry. She gets him up early, teaches him, like, the value of making the red bean paste and the process, and gets him back into cooking. And it's just, oh, this movie was beautiful. It was gorgeous. I I want red bean paste pancakes now. But yeah, I just, and everything would have been fine if the mom didn't figure out what was going on. And it's just, yeah, it's like little details that they show throughout. I like how grungy this movie is. I like this movie is grungy and kind of gritty, like especially during the night scenes, like when Wakana's in the apartment with her mom, and when the shop owner wife comes to tell him about, you can't have a woman with leprosy working here. What will the people say? And all the night scenes, there's like a gritty grunginess to them, but then you have like the soft cherry blossoms and the sunlight, and like the day breaks and it's a much more beautiful day. But oh, I love Sentaro. He's such a good protagonist. And when he cried after she cried, oh, I was right there with him. I'm like, oh, the empathy was just like bearing down. I also loved that whenever he found out that she ran the shop without him, he wasn't mad. He wasn't ever mad at her. He was understanding and was just like, okay. Like he was so patient with her as a character. He was so patient. He was so kind, understanding. And Sentaro, I'm like, how are you single, sir? He probably won't be after the end of this movie because he's got a new refined sense of self. But it was so beautiful. I was like, oh, his little smile at her, it was great. Everything. And I love the idea of the reject pancakes, the reject dorayaki being tied to being given to Wakana, and that being tied to her. And them looking up, like, the patients with leprosy. People were forced to live in quarantine, and they'd lose their hands or feet. Before there was, like, ways to treat it. The line that got me, that made me start sobbing, was, we want to live in society where the sun shines. Like, they just want to be treated like human beings because they are human beings. Like, it just, like, their circumstance should not dictate whether or not they have the privilege that others do. Oh, God, it makes me so sad. And the way that she ended up leaving was, he's like, you should take the rest of the day off. And she kind of, it was so subtle. It's like she understood. It was like, you should just take the rest of the day off. And she was like, She's like, I know why people aren't coming here. I get it. It's fine. Like, I was expecting a blow up scene. I was expecting an argument, a fight. Nope. It was they were saving their big guns for when you went and visit her at that sanatorium. They were saving the emotions for that moment. And it uses understatement so well. And I just gushed. My heart just broke for her. Especially when, like, she smiles up at the sun. Oh, I can't. And then she writes in the letter. I love the way that they tied in the letter, because the letter seems like it could be a cheesy effect of like, oh, why would she write a letter? Well, she doesn't have a cell phone because she's in the sanatorium and she doesn't have anybody to call. And then when she talks about losing her husband and nope. When she said she turned the bird loose, I was like, of course she did, because she wouldn't want that bird to live in a cage, because she wouldn't want to either. I love Sentaro and Wakana going to visit her together. And then when they, like, the girl, Wakana, steals herself. She's like, there could be people here without noses or feet. But then they turn the corner and they're all just hanging out, laughing and smiling. And it's like, it's like you're expecting this scary scene and they're just people. Oh. It's like puppies and old people.
if you hurt puppies or old people, it's like the end of me. I'm like, done. Nope. Oh. But yeah, and then they go see her, and you can tell she's just like a little bit more down on everything. And she just seems a little bit less like energetic and lively. And it's like, oh, I just can't. And literally, like her friend Yoshiko, there's nothing wrong. Her hand was just a little gnarled. It's like, oh my gosh. And of course, she talks about for 50 years she baked the sweets, and that's from being in the shop and from being in the sanatorium making food for people. Oh my gosh. But yeah. And then she talk about having such a good life with him, and he's just like sitting there crying. Oh, right. And then we have the whole thing where he's trying to like make the salty bean paste after what she suggested, and Wakana's helping her, and everything's going okay. And then the shop owner shows up with her delinquent nephew and his fedora. Like, they literally with the costume was like, how do we make this guy look kind of like a douche? Well, mission accomplished. Oh. But yeah, and they're like just to tear everything out and redo it. And he just seems like the worst. And Sentaro's like, I am not going to work with this shithead. No way. No way, no how. I wondered if he had alcohol, if that was the drink that he'd purchased from the machine. But yeah, then they're tearing everything down and redoing it. And she meets him there to go see Toko. And she's passed. And she gets the kitchen gear. And then, of course, she had the tape player. Of course she did. Didn't have a cell phone, but she'll record a tape. Oh. And then the whole conversation she has about listening to nature and nature telling, her letting Marvy go. And she's like, as you know, I didn't have any children. And she's like, if I'd had a child, he would be about your age. Oh, if my child had been born. The moment she said that and he was like just sobbing, I was like, right. You were like her son. Oh, that she didn't have. And the fact that Wakana's actress and her are like grandma and granddaughter in real life. Wakana's actress, the Uchida woman, she's beautiful. She did such a good job. And they planted the cherry tree. Yeah. We all have meaning in our lives. I want to like go walk in nature now. I want to go on a walk now. Oh. That touched my freaking soul. That touched my soul, Sunspots. You're not allowed to. Well, you are. It's your commission. Y'all, you should know. That touched my soul. That was beautiful. That movie, like, cut to the core of me. Cut to the core of me. Oh my God. That's it. That's all she wrote. Oh. Anyway. This movie taught me things. This movie made me sob my eyes out. This movie just absolutely got me. So, there's that. Anyway, thank you so much, Sunspots. I hope this reaction and discussion, I wish this discussion was longer, but oh, my tear ducts are just... I loved this movie. I loved everything about it. I love Sentaro. I could watch a whole series about him overcoming his past to become a dorayaki baker. And I loved everything about these characters. I loved in such a short amount of time how attached we got. That damn old woman made me cry. And I want to read the book now. So I want to go get the book and read it. And because this was such a sweet, sweet story. But yeah. Anyway, thank you, Sunspots. Hopefully the movie that you recommended for the next week, the first one we'll get to in June, is happier. No, I loved this so much, but I'm sorry I cried and lost my ability to speak at times, but this was so fantastic. So thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed. I can't wait to hear your thoughts down below, but I hope you all have a wonderful week.
Please stay safe. Take care. And yeah, I will be back here very soon with our June commissions and more reactions. Bye.